Today we are in downtown Mount Dora and we are currently at the Yardery, and the reason we are at the Yardery is because one, we're already at a table. The footage, I forgot to turn something on, so all the footage I did of walking to the Yardery, showing the upstairs, showing views and everything, not going to be able to use that. However, the reason why we are here though is just over yonder is the Mount Dora marina, and they have amazing Christmas lights. So since Mount Dora recently did their Christmas light lighting, if you will, I wanted to see if coming to the Yardery and sitting outside next to, it's all outside, so who am I kidding, but next to the marina, if we could see the lights when it's starting to get dark. Hopefully this is helpful for those who are coming down to Mount Dora to look at the lights. You could start by eating here and seeing these lights, and then just picking up a tour and going all through downtown. So, little different video since all the other footage is messed up, but we already ordered and we'll just pick up like it worked out great. So we'll tell you what we ordered, and then I'm actually going to show the lights here soon because it is getting darker out and they're showing up. Side note, tried to go upstairs. The view was blocked. Yeah, the view wasn't as good. So we ended up downstairs. Anyway, we're going to get it straight. Now that the intro's done, we can pick up where we left off. Let's go check it out. Now, we've shown this menu multiple times, but we'll show it again. The first time we showed it, it was actually a limited menu. This time though, and the last time, it's been a full menu. Might just try something totally random and different, but I'm not sure what yet. You can see though the different like flatbreads, sandwiches, greens, sides, and then on the back all the drinks. Right now I just started with water, so we'll see if I get something else, but they do have lots of drinks. There's adult iced coffee and some wines, and then they did open the one in Sanford that we've been to, and then just recently opened this one. Not a crazy menu, but yet they've got some good food. So as it's getting darker, you can see some lights. I'm hoping you can see it pretty good when it gets really dark. So since my footage messed up a little bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the restaurant again. They have games and everything. We originally went up to the top floor to see if we could have a better view of the marina, but this palm tree was blocking us, so we decided to come back down here and sit down here and make it work. But they do have an upstairs, a downstairs, and both have a bar. So you got the bar downstairs here, restrooms are over there, upstairs bar, and like I said, we tried this corner seat, but I think the best view is going to be from where we currently are at. Sometimes down here they have the fire pit going. It's still a little warm in Florida for a fire pit. Here's items that are products of Cheshire. We're gonna get the giant pretzel. I think we've gotten that before. Timber's gonna get a house salad. I might do, I don't know yet. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I've tried the chicken Caesar wrap. My mom might have, but I think she said it was really good. I don't think I've tried it. You know what? I'm going to go with that. So we're going to do that. We're going to share a pretzel. We're going to get a house salad and go from there. So you can get fries, but instead I got a house salad as a side, which a lot of lettuce. Timber mentioned that, but I know I'm going to be eating a lot here shortly for the holidays, so figured lettuce isn't too bad right now. Although they have a lot of good drinks, I went with some water for now. I kind of panicked when she came to take the order because I realized what happened was I forgot to turn on the mics, and I had the mics plugged in, so literally no sound came out. So I couldn't use any of that footage, so I was panicking. So she's like, "Can I take your drinks?" And I was like, "I'll just take a water." But I can't remember how their water is, so that works out. I'll get to try it. But we can see over here now, look, it is actually not too bad for lights. I mean, it's still kind of bright out, but you can see the marina there, and then we can turn this way and there's some lights down there at the park. But we'll see. I'm hoping when it gets really dark The views from here are awesome. Regardless if you come here and eat here, it's just an easy walk across the railroad there, railroad tracks to see the lights. We always recommend starting the light tour down there, walking up this way down to the park, and then walking to downtown area, like the streets down there, Donnelly, and then coming back. Here's the water. Water's not that great, so I would choose a different drink. But while we're sitting here, I was gonna say, we've done the Yardery a few times. I think I mentioned that in the videos that didn't work, but we wanted to basically focus this video on the lights since, you know, the holidays are coming up, Christmas is getting closer, and we thought it would be helpful because when we did our other videos, it wasn't Christmas time, so we couldn't show the lights, but now that it is Christmas time, we can say this is the closest restaurant to the marina. So there's probably some places downtown where you can see the downtown lights, but I know the marina a lot of people talk about. Actually, I don't remember if we've ever gotten this pretzel before. I can't remember, but it's a huge pretzel. And look at all the cheese. And then here's one of the salads, and I'll show the other salad when it gets here. Yeah, that's a big pretzel, but starting to get the light show. Also, the way this restaurant works is kind of whatever's done first, they bring out first. So they brought like the pretzel and that salad first, but then they just brought mine. So here's the chicken Caesar wrap. It looks amazing. Of course, that one was labeled with the product from Cheshire, so that's why I got it. But here's the side salad. Let's dig in.
The pretzel and beer cheese are very good, very good.
I don't know if we've ever tried it. Doesn't seem like we have, but we have tried pretzels many places, so I could be getting confused. But sorry if the lighting is slightly harsh. It's because it is getting dark out here now. There's not much lighting out here on the patio area, but here's the pretzel. That is excellent beer cheese and the pretzel. I would recommend it, and I would get it again. Next time we come, I'm gonna get the pretzel and the cheese. Let's try the wrap now. I have to say that Caesar wrap's good. I think so far, though, the pretzel wins. I mean, the pretzel's top. I would get it, like I said, every time. Current view of the marina. I mentioned in a previous video that downtown Mount Dora is like a top, I think my list ended up being 7. So top 7 spot to look at lights. Here's an update on the lights. And they go all the way, there's some all the way over there. I'm gonna say it again, I think we both agree that the pretzel wins tonight.
Yeah.
Pretzel's top. Now I will say Tim had a good point. For the house salad, it's kind of a basic salad for $7. I mean, it's not a very big salad, so price is a little steep on that. But, and then their water's not, it's the downtown Mount Dora water. But have no issues with the wrap, but again, the pretzel and beer cheese, top notch. They do have these program perks. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but you can sign up and start earning. An update on the lights, let's zoom in. Oh yeah, you can see them, look. Another view of the restaurant. It's actually decently crowded for a weeknight. As mentioned, maybe in this video, I might have mentioned it when you couldn't hear me, but stay tuned because we're going to have a tour of the downtown lights shortly because they're awesome. We'll start down there at the very end, walk all the way through it, but thought this would be a good kickstart to, you know, eat somewhere and get some views of the Christmas lights. And so if anybody's planning on coming here for Christmas, you can see what the view is like. But I'm excited to look at the lights. Top lights for a downtown. Also, we got down here around 5:30. The first 15 minutes of it all, I thought I was filming. I wasn't, so we probably picked up about 5:45. I was filming, yes, it just wasn't usable, that's my word. What time is it now? I think it's like 6:10, 6:12, so it really hasn't taken that long. So we just paid. You pay on one of the handheld devices. It was like $45, I believe, so definitely a little pricey, especially I just got water and no dessert. They do have desserts. I think in one of our previous videos we showed dessert, but what's nice is we'll actually come right down here and show you. All you have to do is cross and you can see the lights. A lot of people playing games right now. I will say, so in the beginning of this video, the part that you couldn't hear, we were talking about how hot it is still in Florida, but right now it's actually perfect out. And since you missed the beginning of this video, here's what the outside looks like. So there's an upstairs, downstairs, restrooms there. You can play games. And if we turn this way, so what you can do is you can park right here, and then it's an easy walk to these lights. Very, very easy. So if you're walking over there, just be careful crossing the railroad tracks, but looks like somebody made a little path right here, and that's where you can go down and see the lights. So just be on the lookout for a full light tour video. We're going to do that soon and show all of downtown's lights. Well, that was our trip down to the Yardery. It is dark out here, and video didn't work out in the beginning like we had hoped. Hopefully it turns out okay. By now you'll know. So regardless, it'll be posted. Anyway, we wanted to show you not really another review of the Yardery because we've done a few, although the pretzel was top notch. I would get that every time. Beer cheese is great.
Yes.
But more of being able to see the lights since it is Christmas time. That's going to be one of your best views right there since it's on the corner. But now we're over here by the lights. So if you want to come down to view the lights, get a pretzel. If you don't want to stuff yourself, get a pretzel. And you're right here so you can view all the lights. Anyway, it's Christmas time. We are excited. And with that being said, that does it for tonight. Thanks for watching.